All right, welcome guys. Let's go. Second stream this week. I may have to take a week off next week. Plus the project about to kick in. I got my script. I'm about to start getting some pages worked on, and I'll be busy. Hopefully, I'll have time for a stream, of course. Some other work. But all right, We got Garona Halforcen. Christina, you said hello. Hi, hello. And excited. I hope it is epic. It's your suggestion. Um, if you're new to the stream, welcome. Um, um, all right. I'm using the 14 by 11 piece of paper. This is the kind I use sometimes. It's green, actually different green, but my gamma changed. But this is the recycled. That's the difference. A little bit more tooth to the paper. It's not smooth, like you can almost say vellum, but it has a bit of a tooth, and I kind of like that. It's kind of like those digital artists, they like to buy the screen protectors for their glass screens of their tablets that has that paper fill. Dennis, hey! So this is the kind of wearing a new shirt. Got some shirts in. Yep. Representing some Marvel here tonight, I guess. Yeah, all right. Barbarian, what's going on? Yeah, Ephraim. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Awesome. All right, without further ado, I know I had one pose for you guys in the little preliminary thing, but I kind of figured I'll do more of an action scene. So here we go. Let's see where we can figure here. I'm gonna have her come from here. So, how's everybody tonight? Hope everybody doing great. A bit of ear there. Let me adjust this a little bit. All right, let's do this the right way. Wanted to do it something like this here. Her flying through the air a little bit. Make sure the perspective is right. Gotta have upper body strength, right? Something like that. That arm goes that way, so we have some movement through here. We got guys. Cold here. It's still cold. Gotcha. Well, you can have some of my heat. It's 101 degrees today, so woohoo. Yeah. So I'm gonna bring this arm right here towards the viewer a bit. She's gonna be grasping this. Okay, and then there's this guy here. Something like that. Okay, so we got the movement going. Give it a right look here. Okay. We have one of her legs there. Knee right coming right at us. And one of the holsters for the sword here. Belt will be right through here. Now the knee is going to be bent, so we have that here going on. Alright, very rough like. I love characters from the TV show, The Storyteller. Cool. Cool suggesting the character was. I'm not very familiar, but love the design. I know it's fantasy. I know it's a great character. I watched the film. Wasn't very impressed with the film, sadly. But then again, you have to be a fan of the game, I think, to be able to appreciate all that. So, but it was still a cool film to watch. Plus, I had that Ragnar Lothbrok in it. You know, that guy. And then she'll have that there. Okay, the arm, the leg come through there. Gotta get that anatomy, you know. Gotta get that little bit of a Frank Cho going here, you know. Hold the female anatomy and make sure we all stay close enough to it, right? Everybody has the San Diego Comic-Con this week. Maybe one day. That'll be kind of cool. Alright, so we have that action pose going here. This leg is a little thinner, yeah. But this is going to have armor here. And boot stuff from there on. There we go. Leg, the other leg's farther back, so it'll be a bit thinner. Just kind of flying through the air. Mouth open. Screaming, hey! Off with your head! Or something like that. Get to her head a little bit here. Things need to change this up here. Need to move some things back a little. Sometimes, you know, does it work, sometimes it doesn't. I mean, she's an orc, but you know, hot orc, I guess, you know, so you don't want to look all. I know what the issue is the head is too small for the body, so I know it's just one of those things, you guys. You have to kind of sometimes. There we go. Something along these lines here. There's the put the ear there. Trying to get those proportions right, even though the angle is strange. I have to make sure I have this right. So that here, there'll be shoulder there, arm there. Sometimes you just gotta redraw, guys, you know. Sometimes you just have to redraw. And that's okay, you know. Not this right here. Okay. Okay, that's better. Now we can figure out all this stuff here. Better. Sorry, I'm missing some chat, guys. Okay, chop. Okay, this is a bit kind of sheet protector here. And this thing right here. Some kind of orc type handle here. Hey, look, we saved the sword. Okay. That'll be there. Get her hair. A lot of portrayal of her is like with these ponytails. And so that's what I'm kind of trying to do here. I tried to stay open on that subject. Roswell, okay, so we're talking about aliens here. Ah, Christina liked the movie. Wish would be another one. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure there's someone talking about making one. You know. I gotta give her more of a button nose, right? Some smaller. Trying to get that. Trying to figure out how to get this tooth in there correctly. That's better. There we go. She's an orc after all, right? You know, half human or something. I forgot. Christina, remind me. Is she partially human or? She has a human nose. Gotcha. Just to give her a better nose. And at the bottom here, she's gonna have this. Okay, so she's gonna have this thing protected here. So we don't see that, but we do see the protecting here. Okay. This guy is gonna come through there. Just trying to stay in correct perspective and the rules, you know, the rules, guys, the rules. Okay, so we're gonna have another sheet there on the other leg. Okay. Have human, Okay, thanks guys. This is a good character like Aphrodite. Mm-hmm. Rush the movie together. I think they did rush it, Dennis. You're right. That film could have been just a bit more. I don't know. They moved everything too quickly in the film. Then yeah. Sorry for the last stream. Fell asleep. It's alright, Barbarian. Watching you draw, but I watched the stream and followed. Okay, the following day. Awesome. Thank you. I'm glad you liked the drawing. Yeah, no problem. 2 streams in the week. It's not a problem. I like that. I like having our regular stream. I do have a sketch of the week. It's not finished, but I do have one. Try and get that face right for the. Orc is an orc. So, I have some piercings there. Not too much, don't spend too much there. Okay. And she may have this. But this is kind of armored a bit. I haven't really worked on the armor yet, so. Come up with something off the top of my head. Why not? Something like this. And we have armor on his boots. Some muscle groups. Okay, for that one here. She has gloves on. We'll be having gloves here. What's happening on August 10th? I'm way behind here. Yeah, I'm afraid to be disappointed myself. But hopefully somebody, does some justice. Who knows? Maybe it will be great. Maybe they'll finally stop rushing things and do something well. But here, I was gonna have no. I think it will defeat the purpose. So just do this here. Okay. I have this here. That's the armor to kind of mimic this. Sorry, I'm off the page. Oops. But armor over here to match this armor a bit. Some of this is going to get lost in translation a little bit. That's okay. Some of this is going to run off the page here. Right, and that's fine too, I guess. So with that said, the prelim was right here. The prelim was this first, and I liked it. I was going to do too much of this here, and then I felt like it was a bit stiff here, just the ground here. And then I thought of, why don't she fly, and there's maybe a hand over here of an orc or something that she'll be smashing. So more dynamic. These eyes bug me a little bit. Okay, that's better. Okay, let's give her less of a. Yeah, she's an orc, but still. There we go, much nicer look. Okay. Say hello to my little friend. 30 minutes in. Okay. Yeah, it's board is low. Okay. There we go. That looks better. Okay. Ink in time. All right, so I'm using a 3, and the versatility of this thing is so great. If I haven't mentioned that before, I'm mentioning it now. It is, yeah. It gets thick when you need it to be, and really nice and thin when you get a side of it. But I usually start my initial with this one these days. And do some kind of design there. A bit of a perspective, a little bit of foreshortening, a little bit of fun. Another properties of this paper that I want to say, Christina is doing her Ace Ventura thing with a stray cat at the moment. That's funny. I'm a master, Carlos. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate it. I'm trying to get to a certain level. At some point, I hopefully reach it. What's funny is that, like any of us, I have struggles, and especially with like a female figures, when you're not used to drawing them, it's something else. You kind of want to, practice up a little bit and polish up on it, and, because it just does not just come out perfectly right off the bat. It doesn't just come naturally. I mean, I don't know how about you guys, but to me it doesn't. Guys drawing male figures, oh man, yeah, all day. But we have a little bit of some braids here. I get really loose with it. I had some practice today. Yeah, it looks. Oh, thank you, Christina. Thanks so much. Yeah, you're back. Awesome. Thanks, Dennis. Can see it better with ink. Yeah. Yeah. I've been neglecting inks lately in some of my streams, and now that I need to polish my inking skills quite a bit, because now I have a project to work on that I'm not only sketching, I'm also inking. Oh boy, this is gonna be awesome. I hope. The script that I looked at is great, so I'm gonna get fit with a smaller brush in here, so pen, you know. And now, let's just mess with this 3 here. Actually, she looks like she's flying through the air. Thanks, Efrain. Appreciate that. Mm-hmm. That's why I didn't push into the face too much here with this. I don't want to get that thick. And you can see a lot of times I'll just, you know, kind of go over the lines a few times. That's because this paper does have quite a bit of tooth, and but I like that. Sometimes. I'm about to work on the panels, you know, on the actual, the 200 series, you know. Regular blue line, and excited because it'll be so much smoother. So much smoother. A little something there for dimension. Okay. Trying to get that, establish some fur. hair is going to kind of overlap here too, so let's give it enough. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's show the roundness of this. Can't wait to see it all done and get one. That'd be awesome. Alright, my problem with drawing women is the face. Yeah, mostly lips. A lot of four-letter. Yeah, yeah. I've had the same problems. I mean, it's drawn from the image. Come on, that's easy. Coming up with something out of the top of your head. And I guess this is where you want to kind of have the reference for certain angles and stuff. Let's shift this over here a bit. There we go. Started following an artist. Sorry, I can't remember his name, but his sketch is pencil sketch is way rougher, way more loose, and barely any detail than David. And I mean, he goes into inks, and I'm like, what? One way to make me feel inadequate with the inks. Some spikes, you know. For the bend here, you just gotta have some for the bend to make sure you can move her foot. You gotta think of everything, I guess. Decide to go this route. There we go. I don't even know why I drew this line, but anyway. Huh. Okay. Okay, that's that. Bit of a design there. Okay. go. Okay. Something like that. I like it. Thumb coming through there a little. Show there's some sharp edges. Okay. Let's get that face. Terms aren't always universal. So Dennis is drawing Jim Lee's cover of X-Men #1, 91, and Rogue came out looking like a 70s hooker. Yeah. But still working on it. Awesome. Well, at least she looked like a chick, so there you go. Or like a lady. Sorry, I forget that. Okay, so we got that like that. Old young woman mirror illustration. Ah. Was that in that comic book? Animators make great sketches. Disney, yeah, Disney animators do. Yeah, no problem. Because the customer on that would up liking the original way I did it, but it all worked out good. Oh, thanks. I'm glad you're digging this. Awesome. There we go. Now we got something here. Vicious looking lady. I'm sorry, drawing these teeth, guys, it kind of makes me think of the dentist visit I had today. Nothing bad though. Okay. This is the one pen now I'm working with. Not quite the 005 yet. So I don't think it's that time yet. And hair. I do prefer doing that with the brush. Anyway, trying to see. And there we go. That's a simple way of throwing that in there. Okay. Gloves. Okay. A little bit of erasing. Just a tad. Oh, look, I created texture. Sweet. All right. This one right here, like I touched up on this instrument and I said that it does kind of dry slower than the gray pen. On this paper particularly, I was working with this brush and it dried really well. Just because it's this paper, not a smooth paper, it soaks up a little bit more ink, so I'm gonna mess with this one today. If I missed somebody, I didn't welcome you guys by this time, I appreciate you being here, guys, and welcome to the channel. Let's continue our journey here. Yeah, we have visitors. I know, because I expected you to be here for a second. Say hi to Jan. Yeah, the mirror pig was one of I did of an old. Oh, okay. Bingo stuff I posted. I need to go back and look at it. Definitely. What's up, honey?
Okay.
Where are we here? Drawing and stuff.
Nice.
Hmm?
I said nice.
Thank you. Thank you. She's an orc. As portrayed in the Warcraft. It's one of the main Warcraft characters. The video game, World of Warcraft.
Hello.
Ah, Dennis. There he is. I'm gonna have a light coming from the simply this end kind of across her. I have quite a bit of ink in this pen because I rarely use it because of the fact that it leaks a little bit. So it's nice to get it
Where
out.
does it leak?
Huh?
Where does it leak?
Some of the paper, if the paper is smooth, it doesn't stay there and dries quickly. In this case it does, because the paper soaks up a little bit more ink. Draw her in motion here. So in this case, once it soaks it up, it dries quickly. Hmm? Huh?
Who are you
It's
drawing?
Garona.
Oh.
She actually has a last name too. By pen. Okay.
Ready to go?
Thanks, babe. Appreciate that. All right. Yeah, she did not bring the puppy, but I'll tell him you said hi. Her. I'm sorry. Tell
Yeah,
her you
we're
said that.
about to go for a walk.
You're about to go for a walk?
Yep.
Okay. Well, yeah, be careful. Definitely be careful. Is it time for the sketch of the week? Yep. 59 minutes here. Pushing. Okay. Let's put her down for a sec. This is what I'm working on. Not finished yet, but it's been drawing my version of a penguin. Been inking a little bit. But yeah, there's this guy. And his coat and his hat over here. Picked his knife, so he's about to get down to business. There you go. Little work in progress. He's a bit of a gangster here. Got a chain on him, you know, monocle and all that. Yeah, same paper, 11 by 14, one of those recycled papers that I'm using. And for the background, in this case, I used the actual brush. So, time for drawing the week, Barbarian said. Where do I get my refills for the ink? You know, for this one I didn't have to have a refill yet. Thanks, man. I didn't have to have a refill for that one yet. For the gray one, I just bought a brand new one from Amazon. But on Blick Art Supplies, I found that they sell 2 refills for this one. They sell 2 of these refills right here together as a pack for like $4.99. It's just there you pay shipping. On Amazon you don't, if you have Prime. Oh, thanks, Dennis. Butcher. Butcher. Afraid said Butcher. Love the way very black background. Oh, thanks, Barbarian. Yeah, try to get that one spotlight going. A lot of work to do on that penguin still. I have barely touched his body. I just did the background mostly. But yeah, refills, either Amazon or Blick. Utrecht got bought out by Blick, so you might want to check either one. They would be at the same price. It's just which one gives shipping, free shipping. That's the thing you kind of have to watch out for. You want to pay the least amount. The thing is, I did not see on Amazon any refills like that in a 2-pack for $4.99. I mean, if they sold those there, I'll be Amazon all the way. Yeah. Push a little bit more ink in there. Or do you guys shop for all those refills and on your artistic needs?
Hobby Lobby.
Awesome and creepy.
Did you hear
Awesome.
me?
My bad.
Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby. Yeah, that's Jen's go-to. Yeah. Hobby Lobby. Where are we going there? Can we stop by Hobby Lobby? Nothing wrong with that.
You never know what you need.
Yes, although price is a bit of a ripoff. But yeah,
Hobby Lobby?
yes,
You think so?
yes. For art supplies, yes. you guys gonna buy art supplies in bulk, especially if it's something you really need, like right then, and Hobby Lobby has it, okay, sure. But otherwise, sorry Hobby Lobby, I'm not gonna advertise you. You are ripping it off with the prices. Well, they're not gonna be endorsing me anytime soon. They'll be like, that guy, I swear, that guy.
Christina, you like Hobby Lobby?
She does?
I know she said I was right.
By the way, if you guys don't know, this drawing tonight is Christina's suggestion.
Sorry.
It's alright, we'll survive that one.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get off of this, so you might.
What, honey?
I said I didn't want to move that again.
Yeah, my hookup is not the best yet. You're right, Jen. I love it. She loves it.
I love it.
Girls in their Hobby Lobby. Tell you what, and Jennifer will be first to say, he did. I used to hate Pinterest. Now I think I'm on it more than you.
You probably are, yeah.
Tagging all kinds of art and comics. It was Hobby Lobby, but they are getting rid of all of my stuff. Oh no, and yeah, they are expensive, but they are discontinued. Faber-Castell color markers. Oh no, so I got a bunch of for $16. That's good. You got it on sale, but now you can't buy them there. Darn.
I get all my cake stuff there. My cake stuff.
Your cake stuff? Oh yeah, cake stuff. Yeah, that's the way to go. My wife bakes cakes. And I help decorate. Yeah.
You do. He does really well.
Well, I do my best. Yeah, that pen is, I forgot to bring it down so you can point at me, but
You still want it to oscillate?
set it over there. If you don't mind, and let it oscillate. Thank you, sweetie.
Over where?
Over on that table. Yep. Can't breathe.
What do you want to plug that in here?
Yes, plug. Thank you.
1, 2, 3.
3. Thank you.
Yeah, you were oscillating.
Perfect. Just oscillate it, yeah.
Oscillating.
I don't like it just pointing at me constantly. It gets a little too cold. You know, these orcs over here, they like fur everywhere, so there you go.
I should go water.
Hmm?
Myself, I should go water.
Okay. Walk the baby.
Yeah.
Big baby. Well,
How can you read that from here?
hmm?
How can you read that from here?
Can't read that?
No, I can't read that.
Christina says she'll be your taste tester. Yep. Anytime. Oh, thank you. I'm glad her face works. Yay. Don't worry, guys. There's still plenty of time for me to mess it up. I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to mess it up.
Sounds good, Christina.
Okay. What, you guys having some kind of bake-off?
She said she'll be my taste tester.
I know. Trying to get this. The right shadows. I've noticed that I don't work as fast lately with the inks, but
Alright, I'm out of here. You guys have fun.
okay, honey. Love you.
Love you.
And be careful.
Lock the door.
Okay. Okay. It's coming along. No, only hour 11. That's not too bad. Prismacolor is expensive. Yeah. I believe that. They're expensive here. I try to. And I know you need the right kind of, you know, pencils. To produce, you know, good color. Oh, and here I go. Okay, I was praising this ink and now it's all over the place. All right, I guess I can switch back. Whoop. Guess it doesn't dry as well as I expected. White out, here we come. Try and get the right shot of here. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. shadow from her chin and all that. And we'll get the, you really make it where she is jumping off the paper. Ah, cool. Thanks. You know. Sweet. Yeah, so the sure thing will be this brush. Sure thing. It does not make this mess right here. Shadow on the handle. Shadow on that. Shadow from the sheath here. No, not sheath. The handle. That'll be the sheath. Getting my terms messed up. Give it this leather look later, maybe. And one thing I've learned so far in my process of doing comic book art is that confidence grows with time. You're not gonna have confidence in every line at first, but with time it starts growing exponentially, and you become more like a second nature and just throwing things where they need to be. So later you don't have to like worry about, man, what should I have done here? Should I have done here? And then it starts looking better. Okay. I didn't think too much about what I put in shadows here. So the light's coming from here, so gonna give it reflection at the bottom here, off the top. And we'll work in it with the pencil later. Here we're gonna have a bit of a darker shape, kind of block it out for just the contrast. Okay. and I really enjoyed doing like fur for a character. Did that one from Star Wars, and that was fun to do because he's nothing but fur. It's Chewbacca, but black chrysanthemum. That was a heck of a fun. So here we're going to have a bit of a lighter, since the light's falling here, and then it gets quite a bit darker down. And right here, I'm just going to block it out completely. Just give it an effect of there's ending, that's hair, fur. Notice we got a lot of streams lately with medieval themes. Or at least the armor and outfits are very medieval. It's your fault, guys. It's your fault. I just use Faber-Castell. Okay, you have. Yeah, I have a few of those myself. Faber-Castell, they're pretty good. They just don't go very thin, very small, too small. Like this, the very small one is not as small as the 005, so you have to kind of still get the. And why fight it, you know? Okay. Block it in some stuff. Get some of those shadows in here, and then of course this here. The shadows don't jump. Well, a little bit, yeah. There we go. Since this is metal, I'm gonna make that look as such. Something along those lines here. And then we'll texturize it after a bit. Some armor shenanigans. Throwing reflections and shadows. After all, some stuff is metal. Okay. Okay. A little shine to it. It looks. I looked at the chat and thought, wow, I talk a lot. Nah. I do not ban spamming talk like that. I don't think it's set for that. I don't do that. Anyone else have a little square with Dr. Doom in it at the bottom right of the screen? Yes, I think I put that in there as my little tag. It's supposed to show up at the very end of the stream, but it's not on my phone, on the tablet. The Doom, yeah, it did. So I don't know. Oh, hey, Max, what's going on? What's up, Ed? I wish I did. Yeah, I threw that in as my little logo. It says, you know, one of those things you can do. I'm like, ooh, I'm going to do it. So I did. Thought, you know, I can always change it. It's the one I did not long ago, you guys, with all the throne and all the stuff shut up at the back of the throne. That's the face. Yeah, Ed, or Max Blue, we're just, you know, just a drone here. Having a little fun with the World of Warcraft. Uh-huh. Just giving it a nice little look here. Okay, so she's gonna have a bit of a shadow here too. Okay. I'm kind of like, ooh, I should throw this in here, and I'm taking it back a little bit. Like, hold on, I have to do that with the pen. Okay. Bit of a shadow here as well. Different texture though, since it'll be fabric here. Ha! Thanks. Yeah, that doom was fun, man. Oh, that doom was so much fun. shadows here. Okay, so I think the major blocking is done here. Okay. I smudged a little while here. Now I'm like, oh, I wish I'd never used that pen. Go here. Here we go. Eyes wide open. Oh, sorry. Let me pop it in, zoom in a little bit here. Here we go. Maybe that'll help a little bit. Shadows and all. Trying to get these nice little shadows in here, but not overdo it. Okay. Oh, thanks, Christina. I'm glad you do. The fact I didn't fall asleep before the stream, yeah, is a testament to my fortitude. Nice. I'm glad you didn't, buddy. That's awesome. I'm glad you're here with us, buddy. Because we're getting into this nitty-gritty details. You know, gotta have the form and shapes and all. This is a 1, yeah, 0, 1 right now. So yeah, and this one is kind of tricky here. This is going to be kind of flat here, and this one is going to be rounded. The values apply to everything, though. Okay. Okay. I've been asked a lot of questions on the Instagram of what pencils I use and all that, and well, anything from wooden pencil to a mechanical one, and I haven't played with my regular wooden pencils in a while, so I decided to pick it up, and out of that came out the Judge Death. Which was heck of a fun. Trying to get this texture right here. A bit of a shading because it's going to be away from the light. But that requires also my little Kuretake here. A bit of shiny stuff. Mm-hmm. Okay. Have, are you just barely touching the pen to make that faint brush? Yes, I do. To create something lighter, I have to really watch where I'm. And with this paper, it allows me to do that quite well. and some of this paper being raised a little bit because of the way it's laying here, that helps me too quite well. I'm gonna give that bicep look. This is where this whole pencil comes in to give it nice a bit of a gray values. Okay. And when I really need that value and that shape, that texture, I just really push in with the pen quite a bit more. Kind of like here. Something along those lines here. And like Frank Cho said, just start shading with one direction, all of it, if you're gonna do a cross hatching. And I mean, I've done my share of cross hatching before, but with ink, not so much. So then I change direction, makes it cross hatch. Make sure it is all in the same direction, whatever value is pushing in here, and just yeah, makes that happen. And just keep laying it over if you want to make it darker, or get a bigger pen so it'll cover it faster. There we go. And this is going to be kind of like cloth and you got to give it textures and breaks and cuts and you never know what kind of crazy she ran into before and beat up. Bit of a value here as well. Good to know. Right. I love to see your drawings coming to life when you do the rendering. Oh, thank you. It's makes quite a bit more sense when it does that, and then here it would make more sense to do this. Yep. Oh yeah, definitely. Almost messed up and didn't do it. Okay. This muscle is not that long, so you kind of cut it off a little bit here. We'll come back to this. Let's do this leg. I'm gonna move up a little bit in the 3 mark here. Oh, 3. I'm gonna get this. Oh, I'm doing all this. Sorry, guys. Middle, and there we go. Yeah, simple yet effective, in my opinion. Change direction, and then in some crevices and bends that you want to change direction as well, you do that. But something like this right here, I would suggest to go around in a kind of a curved motion. Try to give it that look, and then change it here to go that way. This is vague because it's really bright here, so I'm going to create that. So notice I'm laying it a little thick here, because we just want to try to show the separation. Darker over here, and slightly lighter at the bottom there. I'd leave it alone just to make a bouncing light off of surfaces. So it gives it a bit of a form there. Need a bit more of this here. Okay. I'm going to make this come through there so it eats up a little bit more of that muscle. Otherwise it looks awkward. But we can write it off as she's an orc. I'm not gonna lie, without AC on, whew, it got a little warm. This has textures, so that's fabric. The other stuff is armor. That's metal. Okay. It's coming along a little. Bit of texture here. I don't know. I almost would like to do this. I don't know. We'll see if it works out. Just bear with me, I guess, is what I'm trying to say here. I feel like a lot of this is going to get swallowed by shadows, so. And want to say, once again, this is a Kuretake brush pen, not brush pen, but like soft tip. It gets really nice. And thick when you need it to be. It gets nice and light when you need it to be. That's definitely going to be there. All right. So then we have some hair to kind of disappear, right? So now we want to get thinner here with some hair. This pen is so versatile, I swear. And I listed that in my supplies. Oh, easy, easy. Okay, come on, shoulder. Ta-da! That's all it took. It's just one look. Ooh, yeah. All right. Let's move the way here for a second. I'll twist it up, of course. It's gonna be darker and then fade because it bends. Right? Works? All right. There. Is that three-dimensional look of that? Shading a bit, cross-hatching a bit. Alright, getting close to that 2-hour mark. Trying to let that white dry out a little bit so I don't touch it. It's dry now. Cool. Let's see where I want it to. That's away from the light, so we have a shadow here. Okay, something smaller for all these tiny little nicks and this is also Kuretake here. That's the different kind. It's a slightly thinner. It looks fair. Okay. Delete that. I feel like it needs more cowbell. What is your suggestions for the next stream? I don't know. I think I don't know. I had one, and it was another video game character. On the fence about it still, and I don't know if I might. Probably gonna take next week off. I need to get started on my comic book contract that I have. Now that everything is ready to go. But after that, there's a character someone suggested that looks kind of interesting. It's from Street Fighter video game. I don't know. But if you guys have other suggestions, please don't hesitate to throw them out here. I'd love to see what you guys have in mind. How I pick characters for myself to sketch, kind of like Penguin. I get a pick wheel, you know, one of those pick them wheel kind of things, and I put in like a female villain or a female superhero or a large superhero or some weird like that, you know, and then let it roll, and then it says this kind of something, and I'm like, okay, I'll be doing this one then. Kind of takes the guesswork out of it. I don't have to worry about what am I gonna do. I really enjoy that kind of process. It's fun, and then I just have no choice. But I was like, okay, I'm gonna be doing this one. Okay. Look at that. 2 hours. I thought I wasn't gonna make it. Haha. Gotta create that roundness. Mm-hmm. I don't wanna I don't wanna do anything here that may jeopardize something. But that makes sense here. Yeah. No, too much. There we go. You did yourself on this one. Yeah, it's amazing. I know the little details that you put in it. You really, all your drawings take on life. You're very blessed. Thank you, man. Appreciate that so much. That means a lot. And thank you, Ed. Thanks, Barbarian. Thanks so much, guys. So glad you guys here to, enjoy this with me. And be part of my creative process. That's really makes it a lot more fun. A lot more fun. And a lot more enjoyable. I'm gonna go here a little bit here. Here in the back here. Okay. That's better. All right. Her eyes wide open, screaming and jumping and about to cut somebody up. And pull back a little bit here. Okay. There you go. Better view here. Maybe a little bit up here. There we go. All right. There she is, guys. Just got to sign it. And it'll be it for tonight. All right. Let's sign it. Okay. This was awesome fun, guys. Christina, thank you again for suggesting this character. She was a heck of a fun to come up with, the idea and this whole composition. Just quite a bit of a challenge. I really enjoyed that. Let's get some tiny details here. There she is. The teeth and everything. The knives, the hair, the braids. There we go. Armor. One little touch up. Okay. Done. Okay. Thank you all so much for being here, guys. Thank you. Appreciate that. Dennis, thanks. Barbarian, Ephraim. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Christina, thank you very much. And I'll get a post. Thank you, thank you, Ed. I'll post it up somewhere. Definitely on the Finch Flock page and my Instagram and all that. Next week is gonna be off, and I will catch you guys hopefully on Dave's stream or on my stream the following week. I will throw out my little announcement in the story somewhere or on the page. Dude. Awesome. Everyone have a wonderful night. Indeed, Christina. Guys, see y'all later. Have a good night.